If you've spent 10 minutes researching homeschool math, you've already hit these two names. Saxon, Math UC, both widely used, both with passionate fans, both with parents who tried them and switched. So which one is better? The honest answer, it depends on your child. And in this video, we're going to tell you exactly what it depends on. First, you need to understand the most important concept in math curriculum, spiral learning versus mastery learning. Because Saxon and Math UC are built on opposite philosophies. Saxon uses spiral learning. Students are introduced to a concept briefly, then move on. That concept comes back later, slightly more advanced, then again and again. Every Saxon lesson introduces something new, then includes review problems from previous lessons. A student might practice fractions, long division, and geometry all in the same sitting. This builds retention and is excellent for standardized test prep. The downside, some students find the constant variety overwhelming, and some concepts never get explored deeply. Math UC uses mastery learning. Students focus on one concept at a time, deeply, until they genuinely understand it before moving on. If they're working on multiplication, every lesson is about multiplication until they own it. This is powerful for students with math anxiety. The downside, students can develop gaps in areas they haven't touched recently, which shows up on broad standardized tests. The key question, does your child need variety and momentum or depth and confidence? Now here's how each program actually works. Saxon is a textbook-driven program. Each lesson introduces one new concept, followed by a mixed review of everything previously learned. From around 4th grade up, students can largely work independently, which makes Saxon strong for parents who want less daily involvement. A 2019 University of Arkansas study found students using incremental curricula like Saxon scored 15% higher on algebra readiness assessments. Cost, approximately $100 to $150 per grade level. Math UC uses short video lessons, 5 to 20 minutes, taught by the program's founder. Then students build the concept using color-coded manipulative blocks before writing anything on paper. These blocks are reusable across all grade levels and all children in the household. Cost, approximately $140 to $200 in year 1 including the block kit, then $90 to $120 per level after that, making it cost-effective for multiple children. Head-to-head across the categories that matter. For standardized test prep, Saxon wins clearly. The constant spiral review mirrors what tests assess. For engagement and kinesthetic learning, Math UC wins, especially for elementary ages. For upper grade independence, Saxon wins. Students can largely self-direct from 4th grade on. For students with math anxiety or learning differences, Math UC wins. The single topic focus and hands-on blocks reduce overwhelm significantly. For multi-child families, Math UC wins. The reusable blocks lower long-term cost considerably. The verdict? Saxon or Math UC? Let's break it down. Choose Saxon if your child is a structured sequential learner. You prioritize standardized test performance, or your child is in middle or high school and needs to work independently. Choose Math UC if your child is a visual or kinesthetic learner, has struggled with math before, has ADHD or learning differences, or you have multiple children who can share the block kit. One final thing worth saying clearly, switching mid-year is more common than most people admit. If you try one and it isn't working, that's data, not failure. Start, observe, adjust. Subscribe for a new curriculum review every week.